Yo, what is good, everyone? It's AK Trades here, back with another trade recap of the day. Today is Monday, 29th June. I took one trade, made 1 hour. I'll be going over it. So let's get into it. Um, Going into the day, I saw the I saw ES. This is a new weekly candle. It has no wick, so I'm like, okay, bet the bias for the week is bearish. But where can we manipulate first before delivering lower? If this is my draw for the week, this is a great spot to manipulate right here. The daily gap plus unfilled daily gap plus relative equalize. Manipulate here and then distribute lower for the week. So this is what I wanted for the week. I Yeah, and we have an SMT. Form an SMT here is what I wanted, and then distribute lower. So I was bullish because beginning of the week we have this manipulation, and then later on during the week we dump. So that's what I wanted. So uh, that was my bias. This was the unfilled daily gap. This I'll mark it out in case we fucking dumped. So yeah, I didn't. So I was trading ES today because my draw is on ES. I wanted these highs right here. So as you can see, what did we do overnight? Overnight, uh, put in a protected point in price, displaced away. We're displacing higher and higher and higher. No 1 hour gap, so let's drop down to the 30-minute gap right here. 30-minute gap right here. London lows protected. Right here, 30-minute gap. We also had this 30-minute gap right here. So higher low, higher high, and then we also had this here. So that was pretty much it. Now for the day I wanted longs, I wanted here, and then for the rest of the week I wanted us to go lower. Now, looking at the Fibonacci tool, right here, we rejected 0.7. We rejected 0.7, and the body is closed below it. So uh, this is last, and we're also in a gap, so this is last resort shorts. If we're not going to take this, and if we're going to straight dump here and going to continue, gonna go lower, this is my last resort short. I want this to be protected. And also what we did was we formed a 30-minute CISD right here, formed 30 minutes, so we broke structure to the downside, and this is my protected. So what I'm trying to say is that if we get back above this high, because we pushed so deep into the range and we actually broke structure, we actually started dumping lower. If we counteract this entire bearish displacement and push higher and get back above this high, then I'm assuming that we take these. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. What did we do pre-market? Pre-market, we dumped. So also, I'm looking at this. These are data highs. Data highs, relative equal highs. So generated liquidity already here. So I'm keeping that. And we start dumping pre-market. Now, again, if we are to be bearish, we just keep dumping and dumping and dumping, and then I catch a short down to here. But if we are to be bullish, we need some sort of manipulation. We took this out. Okay, cool. We took this out. Cool. Now at this point, this is our protected SMT. We came back, we tapped EQ perfectly, and what do I see? With London lows, we get, which is also in a 30-minute gap. So we formed a protected point with London lows right here. we in a 30-minute gap, so we're in bullish order flow, right? We found protected points in price. So this is the manipulation. I'm assuming this is the manipulation. If we continue dumping, if we get to like here, then I'm sure, like, bro, like, we're not longing anymore, we're shorting. So as soon as I see this wick and I see this green candle, I'm like, okay, so does that mean if we get so again, this point right here, I'm assuming because of the higher time frame, because of how deep we are in this range, if we counteract this entire bearish displacement, I'm assuming we're longing to here. It didn't happen here, of course, but I took profit at the low hanging fruit. So uh, we found this wick, we rejected bullish reaction sweeping the lows, and we started getting huge displacements higher. Now, what is my entry model? My entry model will be an inverse. So what is the highest time frame inverse? The highest time frame inverse would be this 5-minute IFVG, because if we are bearish, then this 5-minute IFVG would send us lower. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. This 5-minute IFG would give us a reaction and it would send us lower. And if we're bullish, then we wouldn't push so deep into this range. Again, this is the last resort shorts, and if last resort shorts fail, then we're longing. It's pretty much as simple as that. This is complete logic, complete discretional. I My fill was probably like somewhere here, and I was on evals, so I'm trying to pass these evals. So this I this was pretty much, I think, yeah, I took profit a little higher. I think it was here. Yeah, this was my trade. The Azure. I started off with my, yeah, probably this. I saw this candle and I saw this wick. So we're supposed to reject, and if we get back over here, then we're probably shorting to London lows. So the basis of this trade is this entire bearish leg should not get counteracted if we are shorting. Otherwise, we're fucking longing. It's as simple as that. So I also saw NQ pumping, and I assumed that we put in the protected point in price. As we are still in bullish structure. We came tap TQ, we swept liquidity, bullish action sweeping the lows, put in protected point in price, strong displacements higher, entered. Did not want to see any bearish reaction to sweeping these relative equal highs. We had data highs right here, and bada boom, hit my TP, done in 2 minutes, 2 minute workday, done by 9:33, and then I half passed my evals and went on for the rest of the day. So that was it. So now that we put in up after that, my entry would be the failed displacement IFVG, and obviously we didn't get an entry because it's market open and goes super quick. But apart from that, that was my one trade. Let's go over other possible trades. We put in a protected point in price and displaced higher. So I'm assuming now my draw is this. So what would I do? This is a good entry model. You could have. This is my model, AK model. Protected range. We are in bullish order flow. Bias is bullish. SMT at the low. Entry at OTE. Stops here, and target 2R. Boom. This could have been another trade. If not, then this inverse could have been another trade. For 1 hour or 1.5 hour, really, because if we get below this, then we're probably shorting, and this is my protected point price, and this inverse is also good. I probably would have been holding until here and I would have got smoked. And yeah, after we take this low, that means the protected point in price is gone. I know we generate liquidity, but now we're bearish now, because if we take this low, it's the SMT which sent us higher, and if that's the case, then I could have taken, when did this happen? This happened here. Could have taken something like this, just basic 1:1, and yeah, that's it. Knowing that this protected point price, low hanging fruit London lows, could have maybe held to here but would have got smoked. But yeah, man, that's it. Peace. That was my trade for the day. It's a more discretional trade. It's mostly based on the fact of Fibonacci's. So look at the range. We we push so deep into the range. We push into OTE and in this 0.7, and all the bodies respect this level, and then we dump. We break structure completely. So if we're bearish, then why won't this be maintained? Like if we basically what I'm saying is if we form a higher high, then I'm assuming we're bullish because this is a great place to short, last resort shorts at this range to hold, and we literally broke structure and we're literally dumping, and then all of a sudden we counteract the entire bearish displacement. Basically, in layman's terms, sellers stepped in and buyers were like, balls, bro, fuck you. And that's pretty much the basis of my trade. So yeah, that was it, man. Peace.